Gaming Morning Show.
Things put on pancakes and rhyming bear intros. Austin confused about whose sister married the bros. In the UK, dooley-doo tugs on our heartstrings. Gaming Morning Show is one of our favorite things.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Ah, who are we kidding?
Pumpkin spice and fall. Paul.
We all know our favorite thing is the season of Paul. Pumpkin spice latte time! Besides the tasty drinks, the weather is cooler.
We get the most time where it's cooled off, but it's not always rainy. Sometimes it's rainy for part of the day, but then it dries up and it's just a nice, cool, cloudy day. I like that.
There's football on.
Man, did we have a great football weekend. Both of our teams performed to the tippy top of their tippiest top of performance, and boy, football is fun.
That's gotta be enough for all of the hosts of Gaming Morning Show, right? Right?
Okay, so when Club Penguin changed, they changed everything. They got more mainstream, and I wrote them an email. I was like, it would be really nice if you guys could go back to the way things were, because the original Penguins, we really miss it. I speak on behalf of all of the OG Penguins, and we all are really upset. Right, you've changed, man.
You're the Lorax for Club Penguin.
I was. I speak for the Penguins.
Well, penguin begins with a P. So, happy Paul, everyone, from all of us at GMS. Broadcasting live from Redner's Rescued Cat Figurine Museum in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
When Sean Redner told his wife, Hillary, that he wanted to turn their Wisconsin home into a museum of cat figurines, she had a predictable response. We're gonna do what?
We'll do that some other time, huh? Okay then. Broadcasting live from the same places they've been since 2020. It's time for Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. That's what you call these things anymore. Good mornings, quote, unquote. It's like we just ignore the fact that we invest hours at a time to watch people try to win football games and then they don't. We're just gonna pretend that that's okay, huh? That's what we're gonna do today. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it again next week.
Wait, no. Next week's gonna be different, Sean. That's the whole hook. That's why it works so well.
No, it's all the same.
It's like one nightmare that perpetually continues from one time to the next.
Over and over and over.
16 points. 16 points.
There was a touchdown in there this time.
Yeah, there sure was, and it gave you hope. It made you think.
Yeah, why'd they have to do that early too?
What a fun sport this thing is. We have sports coming up at 6:50 or 7:50. It feels like it's now, but it's actually far later than now. I don't like it. Sports.gaming, though, left side of your screen. I'm Hefty Goof. It is good to see you. Thank you for being here. It is the day that we will be also playing GMS Sports tonight on GMS Tuesday nights, so stay tuned for that. At least somebody can't disappoint me in Formula One. I mean, is there anything that the Red Bull team could do, like, I don't know, lose a Constructors' Championship or something? Like, that couldn't happen, right?
I think it's technically still possible, but very, very unlikely.
Well, it was very unlikely that trading for a much better quarterback and hiring a coach with an offensive mind would produce such poor football results. But hey, here we are. So
yeah.
At least I think there's hockey tonight. I even turned on the Kraken game afterward. It's like, I'll see how they're doing. They were losing 4-1.
Did you catch the end of the Kings Flyers game?
No.
The highlights were pretty good.
Okay. Maybe I'll watch that and it'll bring me joy. Good morning to Drew Mega. Good morning to Scott Chick. Good morning to K-Laugh. It is good to see you all here this morning. First, we have a pretty funny story coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. Apparently, there was some billboard that was put up that had something to do with Weezer. Not necessarily the band, but then the band Weezer has since bought a billboard that is near the first billboard that said Weezer on it. It's a very interesting story from Ben Hooper of UPI. So we have that story coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. Later this hour, firefighters rescue someone who got their foot caught in a massage chair. It's spooky season, Sean. If you were looking for a situation where we could share a story that makes you scared of yet another everyday object, we have one now.
Perfect.
Just when you thought nothing was safe, you sat in the massage chair and terror took hold. Literally. Yeah.
Massage chairs are they're dangerous. They're gonna get you.
They shouldn't be.
No, that's how they lure you in with their gentle massage, and then they're gonna get you.
Jeff, when his wife was pregnant, I think with their second child, he bought like one of those big old massage chairs from Costco, and so when we would go to Jeff's house, it was like, oh yeah, get the shoulders going.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's how they get you.
It's International Legging Day, National Chocolate Cupcake Day, National Exascale Day, EXASCALE, Exascale Day, National No Beard Day, Pro-Life Day of Silent Solidarity, and National Pharmacy Technician Day. Exascale.
Exascale. Exascale computers will help us build future fusion power plants. They will power new studies of the universe, from particle physics to the formation of stars. These computers will help ensure the safety and security of the United States by supporting tasks such as the maintenance of our nuclear deterrent.
That clears it up.
They're powerful computers that do computer stuff. Oh, do you want to hear how many teraflops they have?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when it comes to teraflops, the more the better, right?
1.34 teraflops.
Some of the best teraflops ever.
Exascale computing is unimaginably faster. Exa means 18 zeros.
Is this like the same like root of where like exoskeleton comes from?
It doesn't appear to be the same.
Or is that exoskeleton?
Yeah. Exa. Oh, and I'm sorry, those teraflops were for terascale computers, which hit that milestone in the late 90s. These have 1 exaflop, which is more than 1 million times faster.
On behalf of all of us at Gaming Morning Show, we apologize for misleading you on the teraflops. That's our fault. Teraflops. Drew Megan said, I commented on the Discord, but you guys may have triggered Austin with that Super GMS Pros description. What are you talking about? Next week on GMS Tuesday nights, it's Super GMS Bros, because, of course, Sean and I are bros-in-law. And so it says, Hefty Goof and Sports.Gaming are brothers-in-law, after all. So the pair takes on a co-op game together, as only those related solely because they married someone who has other family members can. We just felt it was important, Drew, Mega, and Chad, to fully clarify exactly to which sister the other one married. And we accomplished that. So you had a nice evening, I imagine.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty relaxed for the most part. It was our anniversary, so I had the day off, which was great. And then we did anniversary stuff. We had dinner at home. We try to, every year on our anniversary, we have this meal that we made, that I made for our first date, and we've had it at least on our anniversary every year since. So we had that last night. Then we hung out for a while, and then we did a surprise stream on Sports.Gaming channel. We played some God of War, and she made an appearance. My wife hung out with me. It was fun.
If you haven't already, invite you to follow Sports.Gaming on Twitch, if for no other reason is we need Sean to have 50 followers, because we're going to have to do an affiliate push to fulfill all the obligations for GMS on our Patreon subscriber tier, which you can find now at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. So yeah, we'll check it out. Happy anniversary, Sean and wife. Yeah, I'm happy you had a more relaxing night. It was probably more fun hanging out with my sister-in-law than watching football yesterday.
Yeah, I checked in on the score a few times. And at one point wanted to put it on because it was so close, but we were busy. It was probably a good choice.
Yeah, no, I think at this point, less sports is probably a wise choice. So,
yeah. Those overtime losses, so disappointing.
Yeah, and the nice thing is, it's not like we've done that twice in a row and have really had a hard time scoring touchdowns that have predicated or preceded the overtime period, rather. Yeah, I mean, that would just be miserable. Could you imagine, like, not being able to score very well and then having to go to overtime and losing? It'd just be funny. This whole season, so... yeah, it wasn't a good sports night. It's better than those waiting for the Cleveland Guardians and New York Yankees to finally finish their ALDS. So...
Are we sure this is just a 5-game series? Feels like it's been going on for weeks.
It's now November 1st, and the Guardians have a 1-0 lead in the third. Yeah, Drew Mega was not a good sports night, but says, I love massage chairs. See, like, don't they have them sometimes in, like, the mall? You could, like, put a quarter in or a credit card or something, and then they start massaging.
Yep. A lot of people sit in those, though. I don't like it.
I don't imagine those get heavily cleaned.
Yeah, I wouldn't guess so.
Who's in charge of the massage chairs? That's what I would like to know. All right, topic of the day has to do with something that's kind of a retro throwback. And listen, you want to know how small of a town that I grew up in. My definition of a big town was one that had a McDonald's, because mine did not, which means mine was definitely a very small town. But like we'd have people who'd be like, yeah, I was from a small town. I grew up in a town with like, I think we only had like a couple, 10,000 or so in my town, and I was like, that's not small. I bet you had a McDonald's, didn't you? Like, oh yeah, we had like 2 McDonald's. Like, shit. Yeah, no, you're a metropolis at that point. So, because we didn't have a McDonald's, and so everyone's been talking about these Halloween boo buckets that are back. They are apparently back this year. They started in like 1986, and so we're asking you, chat, what's something you wish would come back? I know that's very broad. It could be anything. A TV show. It could be something like a fast food restaurant offer that you missed. But like, what is that thing that you want to have come back that doesn't exist anymore? Because apparently, like, this is a big deal. These boo buckets, like, everyone had one apparently back in the day.
It's true. It's true. I had one. I don't know if I ever used it for trick-or-treating, but I had one.
It's just a bucket, right?
Mr. Bucket to you.
Buckets of fun.
Yeah, it's just a bucket, but it's Halloween themed, and it's, as opposed to the usual McDonald's container, which is usually cardboard, it's plastic, so it's reusable for multiple trick-or-treating adventures. They came in cute Halloween-themed skins, such as a pumpkin or a spooky ghost. And they were also kids' meals, so you had the yummy kids' meal food that was way better in hindsight more than all. And they usually got a Happy Meal toy. It was a good time.
All right.
Good time.
I think we need to start playing it competitive.
I think so.
Because we just can't keep anyone in our games when we get leads.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, I have like 50 matches to get in competitive playlist anyway, so.
Likewise.
I know. It's 6:21 West Coast time. It's 9:21 out east. It's 2:21 for those watching GMS now in the UK. So the meal itself came in these?
Yeah.
Huh. So it wasn't like an add-on that you pay like extra money for, and then you still got your little like McDonald's pseudo cardboard handle the Happy Meal. The meal itself would come in this bucket.
Yeah. So you get the same meal that you always get on the way home from soccer practice, but now you have a cool little trick-or-treating basket.
On the way home from soccer practice.
Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't me though. I didn't go to soccer practice. Okay. I was trying to relate to the audience.
Those who went to soccer practice. Because we've actually polled all of you, Chad. We all know that you had soccer practice back when you were a kid. Every single one of you. Scott Chick was an outstanding a goalie, I was told. Drew Mega, quite the striker. And Kalaf, definitely, man, midfield. Don't mess with Kalaf in the midfield.
Yep.
We're watching you right now.
And every day.
It's not creepy at all.
It's creepy.
You should call the authorities.
Smelling through the box hole.
Bob's using his senses. Scott Chick says, happy anniversary, as I mentioned. The notification for the surprise stream didn't come through for me for ages, and I clicked on it as soon as I saw it, but alas, you were gone. Ooh, you got tricked.
Ooh, bummer. Yeah, we were on for about an hour and a half. Yep. I'll do a better job. I could tweet out as well. I haven't done that. I could send out some tweets.
I mean, it was a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah, it really was. We were back and forth between our two options last night because we were tired, but we also wanted to hang out. Were to get back to God of War, which my last save was in 2018. So I'd get back to that, or watch a movie that neither of us cared too much about and fall asleep. So those were our two options. We went with play God of War.
I mean, if you're going with the whole like dinner or like movie date night type theme, playing a story-based video game is actually not the worst idea in the world, because I am also older, and I know what it's like to fall asleep like an hour into a movie that's 2 hours long. It's a lot harder to do when you're playing the game.
Yeah, it works pretty well, and she loves God of War, which is why it's why I haven't beaten that game, even though it came out in 2018, is because she really enjoys the God of War games and wants to hang out while we play.
Did Sports Talk Gaming, Sports Talk Wife, change date nights forever last night on twitch.tv/Sports Talk Gaming? There'll no longer be dinner and a movie. It'll be, would you like to go out with me? Maybe we can catch a narrative game and a movie, or in dinner.
A narrative game and a McDonald's McPumpkin orange pail.
All right, what do you want to see come back? The Happy Meal things are back from McDonald's, apparently. I guess, I'm assuming they must start today. This was from Penn Live, which I think is part of like the USA Today network. McDonald's says it's the first time it's sold Happy Meals and Halloween buckets. The first time they did was 1986. If you love them, there's good news. Your kids and grandkids can get them now. The buckets return today. They would be a great addition for trick-or-treating. McBoo in white, McPumpkin in orange, and McGoblin in green return today. They'll only be available through October 31st. It's basically like a 2-week run, or while supplies last. Quote, we heard you loud and clear. It's if spooky season doesn't include McDonald's Halloween pails, then you don't want it. Deb Kiner, who wrote this article, ends it with ba 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 ba.
Trick or treat.
Trick-or-treating it. Good morning to the element of one. It is good to see you in chat this morning. Welcome to this morning radio show that plays games.
Nice chat.
It says, I want to see Spider-Man 90s animated series come back.
Nice.
Is that more about a style or a storyline? How's that kind of translate? Like, was the 90s... Because, like, I would rather have, the 90s style Ninja Turtles come back for, like, an animated series. And that's kind of what we got with the whole Shredder's Revenge, right? It was very 90s style. The video game.
Indeed. It's good.
We'll talk more about your soccer prowess, chat. We'll do that in a second. Good morning
Nice chat!
to IMJF Downs. Right now it's time to get the video game headlines of the day. We need to know what you need to know about the things you need to know video game wise. And for that, as we always do, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, October 18th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. We're going to start off with Apex this morning. We got some Apex news, and that is in the form of a new legend. This is from Michael McWhirter of Polygon. Apex Legends has added a new hero, and their name is Catalyst, and they are trans. Catalyst, real name Tressa Smith, is trans and one of many LGBTQ Apex Legend characters. She's voiced by actor Melly Grant, and according to the report from Games Radar, Respawn worked closely with consultants from GLAD and the studio's own trans employees in developing her. A new Stories from the Outlands animated video dives into Catalyst's background, which shows her as part of a coven of friends who fight to protect Clio, the moon of Tressa's home planet Boreas, which is being mined by the Hammond Robotics Corporation and threatening its stability. With the guidance of her friend Margot, Tressa becomes unwittingly involved in an eco-terrorist plot and conflict with Hammond in a setup for her joining the Apex games.
I missed all of this. Wow. I was apparently off Apex Legends Twitter yesterday. Whoopsie. I always like when the new legend gets introduced, so I will have to check a look. I'll have to check a look at this article.
Check a look, take a gander.
Just click on the button, Hefty. That's what we're trying to say. I can't believe we're almost to the next start of another Apex Legends season. Can they pause it, please? I got some more battle passing to do. Jeez.
No, they're not gonna pause it. You gotta catch up.
Okay, I gotta go, chat. I'll be back on. I'll be back on like Wednesday next week, so a week from tomorrow. Give me some time.
It's gonna be a long week. You can see the video in the link that we provided, or just go on anywhere on social media or any video platform, and you can probably see it front and center. The new map is coming to Apex Legends next month, and more details in the lead up to Apex Legends Eclipse, which arrives November 1st. So check it out. From Apex over to Fortnite, we have information about Fortnitemares 2022. The event teases Evil Dead and Rick and Morty skins. If you don't want to wait, you don't have to. It's live right now. Keep going. This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. Fortnitemares is the annual Halloween-inspired event in Fortnite and is currently live, and it brings werewolves, Evil Dead's Ash Williams, and Rick and Morty's Summer Smith, who is Morty's sister, and Mr. Meeseeks to the game. Epic Game announced the event with a quick gameplay teaser, which shows us what to expect alongside a look at how being a werewolf works in Fortnite. So you can check that out. That trailer is also linked in the story that we provided. You can complete special quests for rewards, take down cube monsters in zero build horde rush, and have a party of your own with unvaulted items, including or according to Epic Games, from now until November 1st. So check all of that out. There's some fun stuff.
Sorry, I'm busy over here watching Apex Legends trailers. I don't have time for Fortnite too. Could you give me something that doesn't involve a battle royale, like introduction of new stuff, please?
Okay, from Fortnite we go to Minecraft.
Minecraft has a battle royale. This just in.
Minecraft also dropped a bunch of big news. Nothing battle royale related. At least that I know of right now. This is from Ashley Bardhan from Kotaku. The first thing they talked about, well, the first thing we're going to talk about that they talked about is some information about 1.20, which is coming at an unspecified date in 2023. This will be the next big update for Minecraft, and some of the features they've talked about thus far include camels, which look pretty cool. They're pretty cool looking camels. 2 people can ride a camel at the same time because they're real big. They're camels. They are generally slower than horses. That checks out. That sounds right. But camels can dash across flat surfaces to clear ravines or rivers. You tend to avoid enemies. And to breed them, you just feed them some cactus.
Camels are slower than horses.
We also got some information about some new default skins, 7 new ones to be specific. Some upgraded bookshelves, some chiseled bookshelves which you can interact with. You can store books, including enchanted books and like book and quills and whatnot on the bookshelves. Bamboo is now a building material. You can build rafts for cruising bodies of water with bamboo. And we have some hanging signs, which look great for businesses or anything like that. So 1.20 will get more information as it gets closer. But so far, it seems like it could be a fun little update. Minecraft Dungeons is getting a bunch of Halloween stuff. If anyone's still playing Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft is getting Batman DLC. It's available today. You can get a Batman cap. If you want a Batman hat.
No. Batman hat.
And then Minecraft Legends doesn't quite have a release date, but we now know it's going to launch sometime 2020.
Huh. So has there not been like a multi-person mode of transportation in Minecraft before?
You can ride 2 people in a boat.
Okay.
But the horses, and you can also ride pig. Those are all single rider.
Okay.
Camel. And they look cool. They're big and camel.
Watch out. They spit.
Oh, they probably do spit. Wouldn't surprise me. Camels be spitting. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. A Plague Tale Requiem is out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S/X, Switch, and PC. Deadlink is out on PC. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed is out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, and PC. Hidden Objects Collection Volume 4 is out on Switch. Life of Willowdale Farm Adventures is out on the PlayStations and PC. Marvel Snap is out on PC. Nitro Kid is out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Them's Fightin' Herds. Out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, and Switch.
The most perfect name in GMS Name of the Morning history. Them's Fightin' Herds.
It's a good one.
It's beyond good. That is just perfectly amazing.
It's been a while since we've had like a slam dunk name of the morning when I'm looking through the list. This was one.
Them's Fightin' Herds. I love everything about it so much. I want to know what it's about. I kind of have an idea based on the thumbnail, but I do really want to know what it's about. So, Them's Fightin' Herds. Nice word. All right. Well, we have it. It's our name of the morning. Them's Fightin' Herds. It's out today. Could become name of the month. If it does, you'll have a chance to win it. All you have to do is become a Patreon subscriber to get it the exact same month that we announce it as name of the month, or just stay tuned until we have our fulfillment appreciation name of the month giveaway, which happens twice a year. And you can find out more about these at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. We just unleashed the new subscriber tier. It's available now. Includes an exclusive subscriber show, name of the month giveaway, as we mentioned, plus early access to most things that we make. Find out more at Gaming Morning Show's Patreon page at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And thank you for the news, Sean. Appreciate it.
You bet.
It's a 636. Camels and bears, they go hand in hand. This tale that we've known was drawn in the sand many centuries ago when the two coexisted. Bear, please show up as you like and persisted.
Not bad. I thought you were going to say, like, Bear, please show up. We insisted.
Oh, that would have been better.
Yeah. I felt it coming. It didn't.
It's a good thing we always have a second chance button. Oh, because I'd have to go back that far. We insisted.
Nailed it. I'll stitch it together in post.
No one will know.
People will know.
How will
Good
they
thing
know?
we record these a day ahead of time.
Oof. October 17th. So excited for the Broncos game tonight. Drew Mega says, KLF says Hunger Games mod that featured many of the mainstays of the genre, like the ever-closing ring and full PvP. Minecraft Hunger Games was the original battle royale that inspired the likes of Daisy and Lee. Is that true?
No idea.
See,
But I always trust Kayla.
KLF, you're a head of research and development. I believe everything that you write, so that's concerning. Because maybe that one's not true. I love Fortnite, says Downs. Might have been the reason I was late today. Hey, it's okay. You like Fortnite. You enjoy it. You enjoy your video games. You don't have to be here on time. We have no attendance record, I don't think, other than for KLF, but KLF's getting paid, so. In fact, if you look at KLF's earlier post, we were talking about today is a National Exascale Day. KLF said Exa is 10 to the 18th power, or 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, which means, as you said, Sean, exoskeleton is a skeleton with 18 zeros. Basically, KLF was highlighting the amount of zeros that are in KLF's salary. It's fully
So many zeros.
Nice chat.
Quiet I Am Gaming winner of our September name of the month, Whateverland, is in the chat. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. We will have a story next hour about the band Weezer responding to a viral Weezer billboard that's in Utah with their own billboard. This is quite a circular loop type story. Actually, it's more like Inception, right? It's like a billboard within a billboard within a billboard.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Quiet I Am Gaming says, whoa, wait, what now? This just into a Gaming Morning Show, courtesy of a post by Gaming Morning Show. Well, I think it was last Friday, maybe. It was late, but yeah, Quiet I Am Gaming, you were the winner of September's name of the month, Whateverland, which we had the creator on. Philip yesterday. We'll post that on our YouTube page, and we'll send it to Patreon subscribers earlier on our YouTube page. But yeah, it was fun to talk to Philip and get a lowdown on the game Whateverland. The more that we listened to what Phil was saying, and the more I was putting together the YouTube video yesterday, the more I'm actually very intrigued by this game. So maybe we could play that Final Hour crew on Thursday.
That'd be fun.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and, because you'll have it on your machine, I imagine. So you should download it, and we can do some testing, see how good it'll look through Discord. So.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's get the news of the hour.
You can news if you wanna.
And this has to do with, massage chairs. If you thought massage chairs were a place to relax and get revived, think again. They're death traps, and they're going to eat your ankles or something. I don't actually know what part of the body this person had caught, but if I read the headline, I bet I'll find out. Hey, look at that. Florida firefighters rescue woman with foot caught in massage chair. Again, I'd like to emphasize, our research and prep for the show is second to none. We spend minutes getting ready for this thing.
Yeah. Crack team.
Sometimes tens of minutes.
That's pushing it.
Sometimes 10 of minutes getting ready for this.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay. Florida firefighters conducted an unusual rescue when they were summoned to assist a woman whose foot was stuck in a massage chair. It's pretty much the headline I just read, but I'll keep going. Firefighters responded to a report of a person with their legs stuck in a massage chair. When they showed up, the woman's foot was stuck in the massage chair. No, it actually says part of the chair intended to massage the legs. The firefighters cut off the power to the chair and used a grinder to cut through the steel rods holding the chair's rollers in place. The woman is examined by paramedics and released at the scene.
When they showed up, the woman was like, "It's so relaxing."
Actually, sometimes in those massage chairs, I felt that way. It's like, this feels so good. Many times. Element wants to know, are they bad for flat spiners?
Everything's bad for flat spiners.
It's a good callback there, Element. Nice work. I see Gay Pride. I was looking at my shout-outs list, and I noticed Gabe's name, so I just wanted to shout out Gay Pride. I honestly don't know when your next show is, Gay Pride, but I was like looking at our shout-outs list, and I was like, I haven't shouted out Gay Pride in about forever, so there you go. Damn it.
Nice.
That's what we're tracking at this hour. Listen, I'm gonna sit down. Like the massage chair thing is kind of some Final Destination bleep, right? Because the thing, so someone was talking about not watching scary movies, which I fully participate in. I don't like scary movies at all, and I don't find Final Destination to be a horror film. I found it to be more like a suspenseful but yet gory type film, show, movie. Because it's not like, is it horror-y? Like, you don't have to worry about the person like with the mask coming around the corner and murdering you. You just have to worry about things you can't see coming around the corner and murdering you. That's probably...
I think it's still horror. It's just maybe not as like jump scary as some other.
It's not slasher.
Horror. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then if that's the case, I've watched a horror film in the last 25 years. Because I watched the whole Final Destination, and I couldn't bring myself to watch any additional Final Destination eyes. But, like, there's that scene from the trailer for, I think, the third one, where there's a person who gets, like, stuck in the sunroof going through the car wash because their car starts to fill up with water, so they try to escape, and then I assume they get their head chopped off by, like, one of the pieces of the car wash. That's kind of like the massage chair. It starts to, like, eat you from the feet up. I actually bet if Kalaf dove into it, I bet someone has died from massage chair, actually.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which is sad, but it's fully plausible. Like, I could see exactly it happening. So I just had a no-look demolition. I was busy looking at chat, driving, and all of a sudden I blew up somebody. Whoopsie. Sorry, excuse me.
That's why you don't text and drive.
That's true. Yes, this is exactly why. Oh no. Well, I set that one up nice, didn't I? Anyway, Down says, I hate horror and can't watch scary movies, but I love Scream and I can't really explain it.
Yeah.
I have actually watched a ton of Scream movies as well. And I think that was just to, like, finish the storyline. But I didn't find Scream all that scary. I did, though, not enjoy the amount of blood. So.
Yeah. Scream movies, those are slasher adjacent. I think you could go with a slasher name on that.
They're made by Wes Craven, who's like, well, at least they were, who's like the king director of, you know, slasher films, right? Like, isn't that something that Wes Craven's known for now?
Yes.
We're clearly out of our genre here. Like Wes Craven made Nightmare Before Christmas, or that's a different movie. Freddy Krueger is Jack the Pumpkin King. Okay, please tell me someone's made that parody, right?
That sounds like a Robot Chicken bit.
For sure. Nightmare Before Christmas on Elm Street. Yeah, that's got to be a thing. Like, K-Laugh! My K-Laugh's had to earn those zeros today. And K-Laugh cited the source on that Minecraft thing. Article from Eurogamer. Before Fortnite and PUBG, there was Minecraft survival games. Told you Minecraft was the original Battle Royale. I mean, it has all the things you would need for Battle Royale. You need to get supplies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to some things that were talked about regarding things that you'd like to see come back. So, Drew Mega says, I wish McDonald's pizza would come back. They had awesome pizza. Did you recall any pizza at McDonald's?
No. No, that would be new to me.
Is that Canada, K-Laugh? Sorry, Drew Mega. I mean, K-Laugh can confirm because K-Laugh knows everything. But huh. Yeah, I don't recall any McDonald's pizza whatsoever. Like, were they personal pans? How did those show up? Were they made with a base of chicken nuggets?
Whew.
Oh, back to soccer prowess. Scott Chick said, I think your source is very wrong. I couldn't save a thing. So, Scott Chick, not our soccer goalie. Dallin says, only mess with K-Laugh in the midfield after dinner in a movie. Dallin. Can confirm, often had soccer practice. Center back on defense, though I am a very mean soccer player. Okay. If you're looking for a polite soccer player, it's not K-Laugh. K-Laugh's not going to help you up off the turf. You might even get a cleat to the back if you're playing K-Laugh. I got that ball cleared with the last millimeter of the back of my spoiler. We did it! Look at that! Woohoo!
Had to work hard for that comeback.
Yeah.
You are one of life's
Yeah,
winners.
you were really locked in there for a little bit.
Oh, we were down 0-2. And we finally got to play a full game.
It does feel nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like it when they don't leave.
And I contributed. I was in the game.
I was there.
A Nightmare on Elm Street Before Christmas. Viewer discretion advised. I have no idea what's in this thing. So if you want to take a risk, click on that YouTube link. You can watch someone making a mashup between Freddy Krueger and Jack the Pumpkin King.
Oh, it's this is worth watching. It's very two kids hanging out in their backyard who had an idea. Oh, it's like 8 minutes long. I'm gonna watch the rest of this later.
6:50 West Coast time. It's now 9:51 out east. It's 2:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Next hour, we'll bring you a list of the day. We'll also have sports.
Sports.
Thank you again to Phil from Whateverland for joining us. We'll have the YouTube video of that interview up on our YouTube page, which is youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. We're asking you today on this morning radio show that plays games, the Happy Halloween Happy Meal buckets are back at McDonald's. So we're just asking you generally, what's something you wish would make a comeback? Quiet on Gaming says there is pizza at one of the McDonald's here, but that one is also the world's largest, I believe. Interesting. McD's Pizza was in Canada and the U.S. Actually, I believe there are one of two McDonald's in the U.S. that still have it. There you go, kind of proof in point with Quiet. Gabe says, if I could have any product come back, I want mango sour Altoids from the 90s. I don't think I stumbled across those, but I was not big into Altoids, though.
Interesting.
Those sound good. Good morning to Mel B on YouTube. There's no pizza at McDonald's. According to your title, you were talking about the kids' meal Halloween buckets. Yeah, they are back at McDonald's. They apparently are out today, and they will be available through Halloween while supplies last. So you can check those out. All right, we'll talk more about this in the second hour, in addition to having that list of the day in sports. But right now it's time to get the birthdays of the day. In fact, if you know somebody who's celebrating a birthday today, we would love for you to let us know, because then we have a chance to consider what it's like to get older. And then once we've decided that we can come to grips with that concept, then we would be able to also take a chance and celebrate with you. Just let us know if you know someone celebrating your birthday today. That's what we're trying to get at. That's kind of the TLDR. So
Yeah, let us know.
Celebrity birthdays today. Today, Howard Shore, who is a composer, turned 76.
I'm gonna give you Howard's fun fact, but I also found a cool McDonald's pizza picture we can look at. But first, Howard Shore composed the theme song for the new Amazon Rings of Power series.
Like, we're talking about the Lord of the Rings thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched that?
Nope.
Were you
Am
Lords?
I going to? Maybe.
Whoa. What am I looking at here?
This is one of the original ads for McDonald's pizza, and if you turn an M slightly askew, it becomes a Z.
No,
Apparently.
it doesn't. It becomes
Yeah.
2 3s.
No, those are Z's, apparently.
That pizza is brought to you by Alonzo Mourning, 33 for the Miami Heat.
Pima.
Pie 3.
No, M's aren't Z's. Come on, McDonald's.
I wonder why I never caught on. Except for Drew Mega. Sorry, Drew. That's. Was it that good?
This is the first time ever hearing.
Can you pull that back up? That
Yeah.
looks a lot like. That looks a lot like they went to a Pizza Hut restaurant. They borrowed the pizza that they showed in their commercials in like the late 80s or early 90s.
Yeah.
And then, I don't remember, I think Coke is in Pizza Huts? No, I think they're Pepsi. Yeah, because they're owned by Yum Brands. So they just palette swapped the Coke for the Pepsi thing that was there, and then they threw their logo up.
Yeah. It's a good looking pizza.
From
in the
Pizza
ad.
Hut. Seriously, actually, this is the way it worked back in the day. All right, you're good. Is they actually just you're like, I'd like to order a pizza. It'd be fantastic. It'll be about 25 minutes. Then they would call Pizza Hut, order a Pizza Hut pizza, bring it back to McDonald's, and then serve it to you.
If you ordered a McDonald's pizza for delivery, you'd get it delivered, and on the box, they would just with Sharpie write "not above Pizza Hut." Here's your McDonald's pizza. It's not Pizza Hut.
If it
Wink.
was your second delivery, it said definitely not. Because you're starting to get hot on the trail of them. Producer Chuck Lorre turns 70 today.
He was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2009.
Hollywood Walk of Fame fun facts are not fun.
Nope.
Actor Jean-Claude Van Damme is 62 today.
He voiced the character Jean-Claude in the latest Minions film, The Rise of Gru.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but that's pretty good.
It's a pretty good name.
I hope that he's like a character. I was gonna say, I hope he's a shark, but sharks don't have claws.
They decidedly don't have claws yet. Let's see. What's your final guess on what Jean-Claude is?
Some sort of like wild cat, like a panther or a tiger or something.
I'm simultaneously impressed with what it is and disappointed with what it is.
Wait, but they don't really have animal characters in those
Right.
movies. So like a bad guy with a big old claw.
You're more spot on. This Jean-Claude is a French supervillain. Villain? A supervillain. And he has a giant robotic lobster claw for a right arm.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is the villain that you didn't know you needed.
Billion.
Olympian Lindsey Vonn is 38 today.
Lindsay appeared as a celebrity contestant earlier this year on the $100,000 pyramid.
I'm telling you, that's the game show other than Press Your Luck that I'd want to be on. I think the $100,000 pyramid, also a good theme song. So, actress Freida Pinto turns 38 today.
Her middle name is Selena.
You know, I'm gonna just start reading the middle name fun facts into the introduction of who they are, and then really make your job a lot harder. Just be like, actress Freida Selena Pinto turns 38 today.
Her birthday is October 18th.
And then there's actor Zac Efron, who turns 35 today.
His middle name is... Just kidding. He appeared in the 2017 Baywatch film as Matt Brody, who was played by David Carvette in the TV series.
Oh, I was gonna say, appeared in the 2017 Baywatch film as Matt Brody, who was played by Zac Efron. Very circular.
Whose middle name is 35.
All right, today's drummer birthday.
No.
There's not one because it's October.
Wow. Wow.
Element of One, can you find us another drummer birthday?
Can't believe it.
But today, bassist Tim Cross of Sponge is 56.
Nice.
Hey, Sean.
We have... Yeah?
I went to a concert once. It was one of those like co-headliner type concerts.
Right.
You know, where like they kind of both get top billing. Tim Cross was there, as you know, the well-known musician, the bassist, in fact, I believe, of Sponge. It was pretty cool. Also there was Zan McCurdy, right? Who we all know from the band Cake. So I went to a concert that featured Sponge Cake.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I think we need to refund the last 2 minutes there. That's checks in the mail.
We'll give everyone their money back, but it's going to come out of K-Laugh's salary.
You get one of K-Laugh's zeros.
You get to pick which zero, though.
Any other birthdays that tickle your fancy?
Yeah, it's jazz trumpeter Wynton Marsalis's birthday. 61.
Today, Mike Ditka is turning older. It's Ditka's birthday.
Oh, it's also Brittany Griner's birthday. She's 32.
Still in Russian jail, 8 months after her detainment in Moscow. Yeah. There's an article from Sports Illustrated that outlines, some of the details. Brittany Griner, quote, spends 23 hours a day in a tiny Russian cell with 2 other inmates. I'll read through this article and I'll share it with you in Discord or in chat a little bit later because still detained in Russia, and hopefully we'll get to come home soon. So I don't know why she's not, but yeah, it's a tough deal. Let's do this day in gaming history. We have a couple from before 1995, so Sean will play lawsuit or not lawsuit. 1985, Sean. 1985.
It's a good year, but not a lawsuit.
Bob plays the didgeridoo. Your answer is locked in. Nintendo test releases. That's testing the release, I suppose, of the Nintendo Entertainment System. In the U.S., in New York City, special displays are set up in a department toy and electronics store. 50,000 available. 100,000 units are sold by Christmas. The NES uses a 1.79 megahertz 6502 processor and generates images with 256 by 240 resolution in 16 colors. The NES comes with the robotic operating buddy and the zapper light gun. Wait. Oh, yeah, that was that robot thing that came with some of the NESs.
Rob the Robot.
Did you have one?
No.
Because that was like the original NESs came with that thing, right?
Yeah, I had a post-Rob NES.
So I remember reading that the NES had to be sold in toy stores because the concept of like video games was so foreign in the US. Do you think they packaged it with the robot to make it feel more toy-like?
Yeah.
Huh.
Absolutely.
Did it have any functionality?
Yeah. Yeah, it had some like gameplay functionality to it.
Correct.
Was not a lawsuit though. $125 for that thing. 17 game cartridges available at the launch of the system. Sean, the year was 1994.
Also not a lawsuit.
You said not a lawsuit. 1994, Sega releases the Sonic and Knuckles video game for the Genesis in the U.S.
Correct.
Nice. 2 for 2. Good job. 2001, Sony celebrates the first anniversary of the PlayStation 2 in the U.S. with a private party. The St. Regis Hotel of Century City, California. Shipments of the system in the U.S. to date are 8.6 million, with total sales of 5 million. I was so stoked when I moved to college. My roommate had a PlayStation 2, so
nice.
Was able to play all the time. 2004, Capcom put out Mega Man 03 for Game Boy Advance. 2005, The Warriors came out for PlayStation 2 and Xbox from Rockstar Games. 2005, Nintendo put out Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube. That same year, Shadow of the Colossus was out for PlayStation 2 from Sony. 2006, Namco and Bandai together for Bounty Hounds. That was for PlayStation Portable. Electronic Arts that same year put out The Godfather, the game. The Godfather, the game for a variety of machines. That one's good. 2007, E for All Expo was held from the 18th to the 21st. It was open to the public. 18,000 attend over 4 days. 2011, Warner Bros. Interactive releases Batman Arkham City came out this day in gaming history just over 10 years ago.
Nice.
Was that the first one?
That was the second one.
Was Asylum the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2011, Ratchet and Clank All for One with the number 4 in the title, which is great. From Sony came out for PlayStation 3. Should have been all 3-1 because it was for PlayStation 3, not 4, but whatever. And The Sims 3 Pets video game came out for PlayStation 3, Nintendo 3DS, and Xbox 360 from EA this day in 2011. There you go. This day
Nice.
This day in gaming history. There's your birthdays. That was a pretty good segment right there.
That was top notch.
All right, we'll get to more of your comments in just a moment. We'll tell you what your top 10 list is. That's coming up next hour as well. And sports! Will there ever be an ALCS? We'll let you know coming up because the Guardians and the Yankees have to figure out a way to play a baseball game. I was seeing people throwing out sketches like Yankee Stadium, the one I drew when they remodeled it, but had a retractable roof on it for these kind of reasons. Can't even imagine Yankee Stadium with a roof.
I don't like it.
Bizarre. All right, so stick around. We got more of the show. Sean and Hefty, it is Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. We have more on the way. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll be right back. something.me/this. It's like, that seems like that's a glitch. But because I had just finished the introductory training, I thought maybe I screwed something up. And so it took me forever, and I finally restarted, and eventually let me play a game, which was an unfun experience, but that's because it's really hard to adjust to a Switch when you've been playing on a controller. So that's a whole different deal. But yeah, I was part of the hack. They might have my information.
Well, there you go.
For all I know.
There you go. So
Congrats.
well, good news. As of last night at 7:16 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Respawn has confirmed that matchmaking in Apex Legends has been restored, and a fix has been put in place to stop the hacked playlists. Furthermore, it has determined that this attack, while disruptive, has not put players' personal information or accounts at risk.
Sorry, kids, you can't use your Switch. Daddy got it hacked. Sorry. Happy birthday! I think Austin? Or is it you?
I think so.
Or,
I think I went
Austin went
first.
first.
So, Sean, you go first. Did the Mets win?
No.
All right, so Sean's locking in the Mets loss. Austin, agree or disagree?
I agree. They lost.
Okay, both of you are taking the fact that the Mets lost. Well, I have some bad news. Yesterday, the Yankees were at home but could not overcome the powerful New York Mets. Mets with a 10-5 victory.
Incorrect.
So sorry, you were both wrong. However, in a huge twist, in the second game of their doubleheader, the Yankees won 4-2. So you were, in fact,
Correct.
4-2
That's
win.
my Yankees
That's my Yankees.
from New York. We only vote for the Yankees, not the Mets.
That's right. Crush it. You tell them.
Ding, ding, ding.
Blah 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 blah. Sincerely, Pepe. And you're like, cool. Like, that's what an email is, but that's fine.
Down says, I've pretended my internet cut out to leave a boring meeting in the past. I don't know how long we're going to get away with things like that anymore, Downs, but hopefully soon.
My grandma got the ability to text a while ago, and it's been great because it's hard to communicate with her because her hearing aids never work properly. So we all kind of forgot the sense of humor that my grandma has, and so it's been able to come out through text. And there was this one time my dad was texting her in about something, and he was being a jerk in a funny way because that's just who he is. And she just responded with the middle finger emoji. I'm like, oh, grandma's got emojis. It was so good.
Much. And mine's taking. Does yours have time to load?
Nope.
I'm getting like 0% countdown on my screen.
Mine's ready.
Nope.
All right, well,
right up.
If that's the case, we'll have Austin Attack start this list and go with item number 1.
Okay, number 1 is an easy bake oven.
Yes.
This nifty little invention gives your little ones the ability to bake their own yummy treats without danger of using an actual oven and less mess than real baking, even though it really had more mess because the child was using it.
True.
Take that, children.
2.
Number 2 is a koosh ball. These were those fun little balls with all of the rubbery
Tentacles.
like that. Like,
The rubbery fingers.
and the person
20 goats, but not more than 50. Those who apply for the permits must have access to a 16-foot enclosed horse trailer or an equivalent means of goat transportation.
So
I'm
it's
just wondering what they're going to use the goats for.
quite accessible. As we all
Kate
have.
wants a goat, but don't do it through. Kate wants a goat, but don't do it through this because you're required to take at least 20.
Yeah.
At least 20 goats.
And you need to have a 16-foot enclosed horse trailer.
Oh, well, who doesn't have that?
Honestly, I think Kate's more inclined to have it, like, want the 20 goats. I just don't think. I mean, how many of y'all have a 16? You know what I've been waiting? The reason I kept, now I think about the 16-foot enclosed horse trailer, was in case there was ever a goat lottery.
Yeah.
On an
If you were in
island
Hawaii.
state. If all of those things come together, We're ready to go.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS and become a Patreon. Go to our website, GamingMorningshow.tv, and join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. And put it on a pancake. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being here. It is the Tuesday edition, October 18th, 2022. Sports.gaming, Hefty Goof. Thank you for being along for the ride. We will get you our list of the day that is so fantabulous, you won't even imagine that you could. So we'll talk about sports a little bit later. Football game was on TV. Well, there were two teams that were playing football yesterday. They were on TV, and I don't really quite know exactly how to say it, but it was brutal.
Yep.
I'm sad.
Lots of field goals.
There was a field goal kicking contest yesterday, and the Broncos were part of it. So, yeah. Yay, sports. We'll do that coming up at 7:50 this morning. So thank you for being here. It's International Legging Day, National Chocolate Cupcake Day, National Exascale Day, National No Beard Day, Pro-Life Day of Silent Solidarity, National Pharmacy Technician Day. And then we're asking you, of course, Halloween Happy Meal Buckets are back. What's something you would like to come back? Rob the Robot from Lilat Wars said Downs. That was regarding the NES launch.
Nice.
Was there a Rob the Robot, a different thing? Not that I recall. Elman One says KB Toys was the best. Did you have a KB Toys? I did. That was kind of the place that I'd go and just kind of look around. I've been reading recently. Apparently, maybe I was part of a problem that I didn't realize was part of a problem. But I used to go all the time to KB Toys and play like the video game demos. And apparently that becomes like pseudo babysitting, where parents will just drop their kids off at like GameStop now. And the GameStop employees get frustrated because they basically have to watch people's kids. And I had never thought of it from that perspective. I was just like, this is awesome. I get to play video games while my, parents go and shop for things. That's boring. Mel B says Toys R Us. I heard Toys R Us is also trying to make like a little bit of a revival.
Yeah, it's at least coming back inside of, I think it's Macy's.
Yeah, something like that. It was
Maybe
like
with Macy's.
It's like a shop inside a store or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Drew Mega, I posted an actual picture of personal-sized pizza and pizza box from McDonald's in Discord. I think this is what we're learning. Is this is probably the leader for takeaway that's pretty okay. Is the fact that McDonald's had Pizza Hut pizza in their restaurants. It wasn't actually Pizza Hut pizza, but it looks a lot like Pizza Hut pizza.
It looks, at least in advertisements.
The pizzas, this is from Drew Mega, the pizzas they sold when I was a teen here in Toronto in the 90s were much smaller than that. It was like a 7-inch personal size pizza. And like I said, those are now on the Discord. Good morning.
Nice chat.
To King Gray, it's good to see you this morning. The Halloween Happy Meal buckets are available now until Halloween while supplies last. We also uncovered the Nightmare on Elm Street Before Christmas, and apparently Calaf shared it with us exactly for the reason Sean said. Precisely why I sent the link. Quote, two bros following up on silly ideas in the backyards is one of my favorite YouTube genres.
That's pretty good.
Are there like elements of, you know, you can't do that because you didn't actually hit me with your laser beams or something? Because that was always my experience playing games in the backyard with friends. Is there was arguments.
No, it was more scripted. They probably hashed out all of those details prior to filming.
I did catch a famous actor in it.
Is that Keonstopher Reevkin?
I heard it was Keonstopher Reevkin's breakout role, to be honest.
Nice chat.
Hey, it's Brendan TTV. It's good to see you this morning. It's been an interesting show. We're now going to be watching nothing but The Nightmare on Elm Street Before Christmas.
I mean, it can't be a worse movie than Ants.
How long is it?
8 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Not bad. Double feature.
Is that still too long that you probably won't get around to watching it?
No, I might just fall asleep. But hey, what's a better date night? This is what you did yesterday with Sports Talk Wife. Celebrate the anniversary as you all played a video game. What's a better date night now? Is it watching a movie together, or is it playing a narrative, you know, kind of almost movie-esque video game?
For 8 minutes.
Do you hand off the controller?
No, not in our God of War playthroughs. She just likes watching.
Oh, barely misjudged that. Huh. I think I would still be able to stay awake pretty okay because, you know, you would be playing, I would be able to, you know, just kind of like talk to you a little bit. So I think I'd still be able to stay awake whilst playing a game like that. So, and I actually did pretty good watching someone play The Last of Us Part 2. So, could work. Since we already have a 3-0 lead, like mere seconds in this game, I just wanted to let you know I did try to play competitive, but we can only do 2v2 competitive because we have a rank disparity. So instead, we'll give them some goals back.
Yeah, we'll let them catch up. Our teammates struggled there a little bit.
I think
you could just get 3 saves real quick.
Okay, yeah, I'll just work on that. Yeah. Our teammate definitely was on the same wavelength as us. Decided to just get right out of the way of that goal. One opponent's name is looking for love. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if they happen to have a friend who named themselves in a lonely place? Or isn't that Lady Gaga song? In a hopeless place?
There's one. Yeah, hopeless place.
I think the best thing you can do is keep me just talking about nonsensical stuff and not make me start thinking about the saves. I think that's our best chance. No, then that would be found love. There we go.
Maybe Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. Isn't that a song too?
Yeah, and the other person's name is Taco Lover, so maybe they're destined to be with each other.
Oh, that was an easy one. Teammate.
You would think. Yeah, Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places, says Gray. Nice.
How did I not get an assist for that?
I never touched you there.
Well, I touched it before that.
Okay.
Apparently took too long.
Stream snipers. Yeah, that's probably the truth. Oh, Crush. Get over here. Bam. I don't remember the Halloween buckets era, I'm going to be honest with you. But we also, again, didn't have a McDonald's. So I was talking about this at the very start of the show. We're asking what's something that you miss that used to be around that's no longer around. And we got on the topic of McDonald's pizza, which I find amazing because I honestly didn't know that McDonald's pizza existed till just today. But we didn't have a McDonald's because our town was so small that the closest McDonald's was still like 80 some miles away for a long time. And then the town that was like 30 miles away from us ended up getting McDonald's, and it was like a big deal. Like, oh my gosh, we can go just drive like 30 minutes away and go have McDonald's. What an opportunity. But yeah, they have like the ghost one, the goblin one, and the pumpkin one. Those are the buckets that are back now, and they're available until the 31st while supplies last.
Which I bet will not be all the way to the 31st.
I mean, they have the grown-up Happy Meals.
That's two.
Stop it. If I don't think about it, I won't know. Oh no, I went too fast. See, I'm starting to tense up now. I'm scared.
Sorry.
Oh, the pumpkin one's Mel B's favorite. Also, apparently today is National Mashed Potato Day.
Ooh, I like mashed potatoes.
I like the dance, the mashed potato. Regular mashed potatoes are gross. No, I'm just kidding. I like those too. But you should send it down here.
I've been just playing like real lazy.
I think you should start just sending it down here. Like, get it into their half of the field. Yep, starting to tense up just a bit. This is why we don't play the games like this.
I need to start getting in the way of our teammate. I think I'll just start taking him out.
Get out of here, Tamel. Oh.
Oh, I tried to get in his way.
Yeah, this isn't going to happen. But we got List of the Day coming up after this. Yeah, see, I think I'd want the ghost one. No, actually, I like the green one. The Magoo one is kind of cool. Oh, I just got blowed up because that I swear that person's name was orange, not blue. I swear it was, but I clearly was wrong because I got blowed up real good. I thought it was my teammate coming to hit me, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting choice. So,
Boo.
all right, it's for the best. Hey, tonight is GMS Tuesday nights. We're going to be playing GMS Sports, so please join us for that. It starts at around 8 p.m. Pacific time. We're planning on trying to play either F1 Manager or one of the F1 racing games, maybe F1 2022. I think Sean and I both have one of the other Formula One games, so we might play that instead, but it's all ahead of this weekend's Austin Grand Prix in Texas, and so we figured we'd play some F1 this week. Next week on GMS Tuesday nights, it's the debut of Super GMS Bros in Law, which I'm being told has a very wonderful, easy to understand description, which reads, Hefty Goof and Sports.Gaming are brothers-in-law after all, so the pair takes on a co-op game together, as only those related solely because they married someone who has other family members can. It's almost poetic when you think about it.
It's pretty good.
K-Laugh goes Austin Attack 12 Grand Prix.
Yeah.
The
It's a big
Formula
sponsorship.
the Formula One world all centralizes around.
Upstate Western New York.
This is you to imagine. All right, 7:26 West Coast time. It's 10:26 out east. It is 3:26 now for those watching GMS in the UK. Element says, I have enough for 5 Happy Meals. I want the Goblin one. Can you request, or do you have to keep like going around until you get the one you want?
I have no idea.
I think they used to. I think they used to make you like it was each day they had a different one, so that made you keep coming back multiple days in a row.
Yeah, I wonder how they're doing it now.
Interesting. Brendan goes, if you win the Austin Attack Grand Prix, you win vegan nuggies.
Mm-hmm. Well,
As
you know,
you
after like the Indy 500, they like drink milk. That's what they do at the end of the Austin Attack Grand Prix. Is you just shower yourself with vegan nuggies.
I thought it was going to be Pepsi. Austin does love some Pepsi.
Does love Pepsi.
Austin will be streaming later today. In fact, it's going to be part of the Stream for a Cause fundraiser, which is happening right now from Austin Attack on October 29th. Austin will be hosting a 12-hour Halloween party, and if we all do it right, Austin will get a Halloween-inspired tattoo. Check it out, twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. All right, let's get to our list of the day. This has to do with McDonald's. Ba 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 ba.
Top 10 list.
P3. Do you have it still available to show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is apparently the logo that they chose for McDonald's pizza, which from that ad is definitely not borrowed from Pizza Hut. That looks good, doesn't it? Can you see over the top? It looks pretty nice.
Those are threes. 3 doesn't rhyme with Z.
Pi 3. It's pretty goes Pima. Delicious Pima. All right, 10 best McDonald's Happy Meal toys. I sure hope one of them is the Halloween buckets. This is from DisneyFoodBlog.com.
Yep. Their tagline, it's food is a theme park.
Does Disney have a McDonald's section?
Disneyland used to have McDonald's French fries, but that went away.
This is from Samantha Kendall. Here at DFB, we love food, but we also love a good piece of iconic merch. And although we love getting eats and souvenirs from the Disney parks, no one combines the two like McDonald's does. We've seen some pretty stellar collabs from McDonald's and Disney. We even reviewed the new adult Happy Meal that was recently released, but not all Happy Meal toys were created equally. This is very recent, and this got us thinking about which stood out. So let's check out the 10 best McDonald's Happy Meal toys ever.
In space. 1.
Changeables. Never heard of them. Apparently, instead of cars and trucks like you might get from Transformers, these were robot droid mech figures. You can switch these bad boys up depending on your mood. They had different figures, including an ice cream cone, hamburger, and so they were McDonald's themed Transformers.
Yeah, instead of changing between robots and vehicles, they changed between menu items and robots.
So I think I'm going to realize as we go through this list, there was probably more like McDonald's themed toys in Happy Meals before, and that's probably changed more recently than I realized into like collabs with like actual brands.
Right.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah, and I
2.
had some of these changeables and probably still do somewhere.
Huh.
I also had number 2 on this list, McNugget Buddies. Yeah, McNugget Buddies. These were released over a few different points over the years. There were even Halloween costume releases. They came with mix and match accessories, almost like Mr. Potato Head, so you could customize your McNugget Buddies. Each one came with an outfit and a name. The authors were especially fond of Cowpoke and Corny. It's corn.
Okay, the downside of doing this, I guarantee you that there was some kid who went to go eat chicken nuggets and was like, "Oh yeah, Cowpoke? Nom 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 nom." And then basically imagine murdering all these McBuddies.
I remember having Snorkel, who's a snorkeler, and then I think I had Sarge, who's a police officer. I might have had Corny with the popcorn.
Just an interesting choice for a name. Popcorn vendor.
3.
Those are McNugget buddies. Number 3 is, Boo Buckets are on this list. Yeah, absolutely. If you were a child or parent in the 80s, chances are you remember McDonald's Halloween trick-or-treat buckets or Boo Buckets. I'm guessing I had to have had one of these. But, I don't remember these at all. But I bet if I watched a nostalgic commercial, I bet I would recall. Yeah, when I saw these were coming back, I had no clue. They were meant to be used during trick-or-treating, but they were pretty small and didn't hold a ton of loot. But if you missed out on a chance to snatch one of these babies in the 80s, you're in luck. McDonald's is releasing them again this year. That's right, it's coming up now. It's available now. You can get them now.
4.
Right now. Number 4, The Little Mermaid. Disney and McDonald's have collaborated several times over the years to promote different films. Some of the most popular toys from a Disney film were based on The Little Mermaid. There were 8 different toys to collect, plus a special golden toy as well. Ursula, Flounder, Ariel, Prince Eric, Scuttle, and more were included as options throughout the Disney Renaissance of the 1990s. McDonald's released toys from Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and more.
More. It says on the bottom of the advertisement, you might get a golden toy. 1 in 10 toys is gold colored. Makes me wonder though if you were really looking forward to getting Flounder showing off the cool yellow and blue stripes, right? And you got the gold one, you're like, it's not gold. Made the person really sad.
Don't ask about the crab-stuffed flounder.
Please.
5.
Hot Wheels. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, right? Hot Wheels, Happy Meal. You get a car, you eat some nuggets. In fact, according to the blog, Hot Wheels is one of the most frequent repeats, which I think that if I was in McDonald's marketing, it's we can throw these in anytime. So,
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
6.
Number 6 is Barbie. Was also a frequent Hot Wheel or Happy Meals toy. Depending on which series of Barbie dolls was being offered, they were ultra popular and would often be resold online. McDonald's no longer separates toys based on gender, so the days of hearing boy or girl over the loudspeaker are luckily no more. Also, one of these Barbies works at McDonald's.
7.
Right? 7?
Yep.
It's my job to keep track of that. Teeny weeny oh nope, it's just teeny beanie babies, and there's no weenie in there. It's Beanie Babies without the weenie. Yeah. Actually, I guess if you do get a Beanie Baby with a weenie.
8.
Itty bitty teeny beanie babies. Speaking of babies, Muppet Babies. Muppet Babies were also incredibly popular. There were several different series released by McDonald's celebrating Jim Henson's adorable creations. In the original series, you could get Kermit riding a skateboard, Miss Piggy in a car, Gonzo on a tricycle, and Fonzie Bear riding a rocking horse.
I think I've seen the Kermit riding a skateboard. I'm pretty sure.
My big babies.
Is that the theme song?
Yeah.
Nice.
9,
I had to refresh my captions. Looks like yours now just went down to 100 years of Disneyland. The 100 years of Disneyland had 100 different Disney characters. Wow. I bet somebody collected all of these. In fact, each figure came on a little stand and featured their name, and some were incredibly rare, making them valuable to collectors. Yeah, so in addition to what I think most Happy Meals had was like a weekly like release schedule. You know, or maybe it was daily, I don't know. But like you had to keep going back. Like that's part of the shtick. I bet this is like the Monopoly game from Albertsons and Safeway or whatever, where it's like, oh, I got the first 2 pieces of the yellow. I'm totally going to win a trip to Pasadena. And then it's like, oh, the last one is like 1 in 487 bajillion people. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
They get your hopes up and they rip it out fast.
1, 0.
And continuing with the Disney trend, Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. This is more recently. McDonald's released toys in celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Just like the Disney 100 toys, these featured different Disney characters on a stand, but this time they featured a background too. There were 50 different figures released representing the Fab 50 character statues around Disney World.
There you go. That is your list. McDonald's and Disney, basically, all together. Top 10 McDonald's Happy Meal toys of all time. Sean will be right back in just a moment. We got sports coming up in about 12 minutes from now. I am Hefty Goof. Mel B says, I like the Mario toys in the 1989 ones you pulled back and it goes... And I like the little stuffed animals, the tie. Yeah, that's what we're talking about with those itty-bitty little beanie babies. Teeny weeny itty-bitty little baby. Wow, that was a lot of... I had Flounder. He squirted water out of his mouth. Mr. Bucket. Balls pop out of his mouth. Those Nuggy Buddies released as Funko Pops recently. No kidding. I do remember the McDonald's, the McBuddies. They were all over the place. I want to say were they Saturday morning cartoons or just like showed up in like commercials or something. Hi to Keith Anthony. It's good to see you this morning. Thank you for being along for the ride. Hello. Nice chat.
Nice chat.
Pokemon cards, Spider-Man as well. McD's Transformers were legit, and there's a link to some more of those. Brendan says, Ryan, I don't remember these buckets. Also, Ryan, I'm pretty sure they used to be on a rotating schedule. Like, I don't remember the buckets. I just remember, like, when you go to McDonald's, because we only got to go, like, every so often, because we didn't have one in the town, that... Like, I'd sometimes get the same toy because we happen to go, like, every certain amount of weeks. And I'd be like, oh, man, I got the same one. I thought it'd be different because it's been weeks since we went back. But they would, like, rotate through them, so. All right, let's get you the story that we're tracking at this hour.
You can news if you wanna.
We had told you earlier in the show about a Florida person who had their foot caught in a massage chair. Now we tell you about the band Weezer, who responds to a viral Weezer billboard with their own billboard. This is from Ben Hooper of UPI. A Utah man went viral when he rented out a Salt Lake City area billboard to read Weezer. Received a billboard response from the band 4 months later. There's a person who is a CEO and founder of a t-shirt retailer and took out a billboard near a spot in Murray in June. The advertisement simply read Weezer in Comic Sans font. This person told a TV station that he and his business partner thought it would be funny to put the band's name on a billboard in the worst font ever. He said the stunt, which went viral after he posted the billboard to TikTok, was inspired by a shirt that they sold. Quote, it actually has the band members of Weezer on it in cartoon form, but it says, I love One Direction on it. The billboard has now received a response from the band itself, with a new billboard being displayed a mile away with the message, thanks to whoever bought the billboard down the road, Weezer. Weezer shared the photo and video of the new billboard on its Twitter and TikTok pages. Thanks for that Weezer billboard. Weezer. It's pretty good. Pretty good. That's the story from Ben Hooper of UPI. You can read more about it right there if you'd like to. That's what we're tracking at this hour on Gaming Morning Show. Good morning to Dungeon Master KJ. It is good to see you. Today we are talking about the Happy Halloween, I think we just read them, Boo Buckets, the meal buckets. They're back. So we're asking you, what is something you wish would come back? We've talked about McDonald's pizza. We've talked about 90s Spider-Man cartoons. Someone mentioned Gatorade gum. Element of One said they're bringing back X-Men. So why not the Spider-Man 90s series? Fair enough. We learned about Minecraft having a Hunger Games or like survival games mode. That was the original Battle Royale that inspired the likes of DayZ and Apex Legends. There was a mod that featured many of the mainstays of the genre, like the ever-closing ring and full PvP. Interesting. Yeah, it's been a good show so far. So nice work. Game Pride said, if I could have any product, I would have Mango Sour Altoids from the 90s. We also learned about A Nightmare on Elm Street Before Christmas, which is a YouTube video that has to do with basically two kids in their backyard doing a script. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we've uncovered today. Interesting. Dungeon Master KJ says, choose your own adventure books, but for adults. If you missed our interview yesterday with the creator of Whateverland, it sounds like there's elements of choose your own adventure in the game, although it's not the same sequencing. Like, you don't make decisions so often that you're churning to like the equivalent of page 4 or whatever the case may be. So it's close, but not the same. If anyone who's more versed in video games does know of like choose your own adventure style games, though, that would be good replications of choose your own adventure books, certainly all ears on that. I guess technically D&D is a choose your own adventure. Oh, I guess that's very accurate, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, yesterday we got done with the show, and the person that we sent you to, if you were watching on Twitch, was an artist that did Dungeons and Dragons inspired artwork. I really much enjoyed that visit. So if you're trying to check them out, you can catch the VOD from yesterday. And you can always check out a future episode. I believe the person was not even affiliated on Twitch. So perhaps streaming newly or one that's not choosing to be affiliated on Twitch. One of the two. Yeah, I don't really... Like, I remember there was a lot of things that I did like from the 90s. But I don't necessarily want them to come back either. I've been seeing, you know, it's interesting, like Samsung has come out with this flip phone that's been getting a lot of commercial play, especially during sports games. And I don't know if I'm exactly interested in having flip phones return. And I realize completely different, you know, completely different concept, because the flip phones that we had even 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you know, they flipped and there was buttons and a screen. And the new ones are just folding and then they have a screen. The whole thing is a screen. And I guess I just don't fully follow... crap. I don't fully follow necessarily what the upside is, other than like they're shown like being able to be put on a park bench or something. And... like, you can take selfies with them, or like record your own videos with them, and like I can see the value in that in very specific circumstances. Does anyone else know like the big reasons for getting like a full screen flip phone? Because it seems like it still protrudes farther out of my pocket, or in my pocket, I suppose, than a standard Android or iPhone would now. Like, I realize that, you know, your smartphones are becoming full screen TVs in your pocket. Like they're really like big, but they're still very thin. Like, their depth is small. And the Samsung phone looks like its depth is much bigger than, you know, my iPhone. And I don't want that. I think I'm making sense. It just, I need to go look at one. It's kind of coming from a place of more of, like, lack of information as opposed to, I'm opposed to it. Oh, crap. Man, I'm just setting up their goals. I'm beating up my teammates. I am not helping. Okay, this might be a chance. Nope. Okay. The buckets came around every Halloween around that time. According to KJ, I know what I want now, the Nokia candy bar phone. I mean, we did just see a list. I think it was a BuzzFeed 90s list. And it talked about some of the things that, if, like, you remembered those from the 90s, or, you know, if you remembered some of those things, you were probably born in the 90s. And one of them was the candy bar Nokia phones, for sure. There was another one that was like the interface for burning CDs. And that process, especially early on in the burning CDs era, like, if something went awry, I mean, you had to start over, and that process took multiple hours to finish one CD. Especially when you were, like, taking CDs, like you were ripping other CDs to make, like, a mixed CD. You'd have to like have the software grab the song from CD A, and then, like, I can't remember if it got burned right away or if you had to, like, put it kind of in a cache or something. It's been so long. I ended up getting mini discs because I worked in radio, and we had a mini disc player, and we used mini discs for a lot of purposes. And it was great because you could record them a whole bunch of times, and they never lost audio quality. It was much better and cleaner sounding than cassettes, because we would, in the radio studios, we had cassette tapes, and then you could record onto them, and then you grab, like, this big magnet, and it was like a gigantic eraser for it, and, like, the audio quality on a cassette would eventually diminish, whereas mini discs, you didn't have that issue. And I think it's because it's a digital recording. So, but the downside was when you would record music onto mini discs, you did it through real-time, like, audio connections. So you were basically going analog into this mini disc player, and, you know, the audio quality suffered because of that method. So, anyway. We still have a stack of blank CD RWs. Do you really? That's awesome. I have not had a CD. I think I played one in my car the other day from the library. It was like a book on tape for my kids. And that was fun. But that's the last time I've used a CD in my car. It's 7:50 West Coast time. It's 10:50 out east. It's 3:50 for those watching GMS in the UK. Doo-doo-doo. Monsters and Friends, new episode is out today. You can check it out on your podcast feed, Spotify, Uncle Rico's Podcast Emporium. The first episode of this current season came out 2 weeks ago, and it sounds like it's kind of a bi-weekly podcast release schedule. So check it out. Monsters and Friends podcast is back right now with new episodes, and you can find it on your favorite podcast machine of choice. 7:51, as I mentioned, it's time for sports. The ALCS is never going to happen. They're going to continue to play this American League Division Series between the Guardians and Yankees for the rest of eternity. So it got postponed yesterday. There was another postponed game that finally got completed. But yeah, it's not going to happen. So just congratulations to the Houston Astros, you are the default American League champion because the Guardians and Yankees will never get there. To be honest, it's kind of nice because it's now a 107 first pitch today on TBS for Game 5. It's the decider, split two-piece. So now, whoever wins that matchup immediately goes and plays in the ALCS starting tomorrow against the Astros. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun set of championship Series I, including the NLCS, which starts today at 5:03 p.m. The Phillies and the Padres, the bottom two teams in the National League playoffs, will meet for a chance to go to the World Series. Phillies were there and won it back in like 2008. Let me look at the Padres. I'm guessing they've only been there once, is what I think I remember reading. Padres won the National League pennant twice. 1984. Oh, yeah, 1998. I do remember that. I think they played the Yankees. Nope. Yes. Yeah, they went to the World Series, played the Yankees because they beat the Braves. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember who was on that team. Trevor Hoffman was the Padres. Wasn't Trevor Hoffman a closer? Anyway, yeah. San Diego trying to make it back to the World Series for the first time in over 20 years. So, there you go. Let's see. Yesterday, Monday Night Football was a big downer. My Denver Broncos. Another loss. A lot of field goals. We screwed up receiving a punt. And it was quite sad. And now I'm sad. So, this is why I keep watching sports, to continue being sad. It's great. 1916, the Chargers beat the Broncos. 1916, Denver's now 2-4. I'm going to the game on Sunday in Denver to watch them play the Jets. Don't get into sports. It'll just break your heart. I tried to feel better by watching the Kraken play hockey. It wasn't any better. They lost 5-1. So, sports. At least hockey's on. I mean, that's good, I suppose. So, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about the rest of it. I mean, I think the NBA season gets started today, so this is kind of a good time of year because you get the baseball playoffs, the NFL is already going on, and then you start to get hockey and basketball. And so, for me, since I'm not that huge of a soccer fan, this is kind of the best time of year, to be honest. So, all right, next hour, we'll play some audience games. Search for the words with your eyes before K-Laugh gets it. Good morning. Nice chat to you, Kate Zaid. It's good to see you.
Nice chat.
I imagine Kate, who will be streaming later today, probably in about an hour from now. Kate's very good at Twitter, so I imagine Kate's already seen this. But today we had a story of Minecraft and camels. And Kate Zaid is a big proponent of camels. So I shared that on Twitter. But we'll have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News coming up in the 8 o'clock hour as well. Tonight is GMS Sports on GMS Tuesday nights. We'll start at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Sean and I are going to be playing some Formula One related games, so stick around for that. That's coming up at 8 p.m. Pacific time tonight. So audience games on the way, takeaways that were pretty okay. Clip of the day, we'll recap some of the things we've already told you about, including the Weezer billboard in Utah, responding to the Weezer billboard in Utah, and a Florida woman has their foot caught in a massage chair, so that is on the way as well. KJ, don't let the kid dangling their hear wrong emblems lest monster bites silly unique rapscallion. I'm sure we'll get back into that game a little bit later after our hearts can mend from losing our 600 plus balloon streak. It's quite sad. All right, Gaming Morning Show, final hour crew coming up next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter Spaces, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being here. It is Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. pizza purchasing power. Because as we know, a calzone is not a pizza, just to be clear. But they are of the same family. You don't think it has too much dough? Oh, wait, you're a calzone. Yeah, Mike was bragging about homemade calzone that Mike himself makes. So maybe that's the way to go, is I just have to have Mike ship me a calzone. I mean, this Diet Sunkist that I drank 3 sips of made it to me in no time. It only took 10 months to get to me, so if the calzone takes half that time, it'll be extremely moldy by then. Gross. Hey, it's Brendan_TTV says, if I had a Red Dead roleplay character, his name would be Wat N. Tarnay. Oh my.
But she's like in everything, and she's incredible. I had no idea her name was Alfre Woodard. Good to know.
Give me an example.
She was in movies.
Nice. Have you ever seen
I think she
movies,
was in
chat?
Short Circuit.
Oh, really?
Not Short Circuit. The one with the little flying drone things. God dang it.
World War Z.
Yeah. Yep.
I've not seen that movie.
I'm kidding. She wasn't. She was in Grey's Anatomy. No, was she?
Oh, St. Elsewhere, 1985.
Yeah, she was. She was in the episode Heart-Shaped Box, according to Google.
Alfre Woodard, you mean from the movies?
The ones. Where's her discography? Filmography. She was in Scrooge. Oh, that's where I remember. She was Scrooged.
Oh,
she
yeah.
played Grace.
With the little drone
things.
There was no drone things in that one.
They teach you in lawyer school, like, just whatever you do not show emotion no matter what.
Hey, Sean. Where'd you get the goal celebration?
It's in the item shop.
Yeah, I know. Is it in the Ecto One thing?
Featured.
You're listening live to a tutorial
Okay,
on how
thanks.
to buy things from the Rocket League shop.
It's really expensive.
It's a good thing our side conversations never go out on air.
No, it's fine.
That'd be awkward.
Okay, we're good.
This could be my side conversation game.
Oh gosh.
It's okay. No one else can see this. This is just for us. It's in the featured item shop. So don't tell anybody else.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
When today?
Sweet.
It's also Terry Lewis's birthday. He's a member of the Time, of Morris Day and the Time fame. He's more known for producing music than.
When Sean's daughter was little, she called my wife Batmana. It was like this Batman hybrid. And today's Bat Masterson's heavenly birthday, which apparently Bat Masterson was a gunfighter. Him and Wyatt Earp and his other brother Skip. I don't remember his brother. Ed was his brother. They were all famous lawmen in the Tombstone area. No.
Bat Masterson. It's also Oscar Roberts.
Game says, Christmas fudge. We could hand out Christmas fudge whilst playing Fudge Village.
We could just eat Christmas fudge the entire time we play.
Fudge is kind of overrated.
Yeah, fudge is fine.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like Frosted Flakes.
Like Tony the Tiger says,
I think
they're fine.
I think every time I have like a good fudge, I just wish it was a brownie.
Fair.
Brownie would be better.
I think it's like the best place to get fudge is when you go to an actual like legitimate fudge shop where they sell
Fudgery.
Yeah, a Fudge Depot. Where they sell like 70 varieties. It's like the Cheesecake Factory, but for fudge, but don't call it the Fudge Factory because that's a whole different thing.
All right, let's gather round to read the Moose Book. There was a mooster in Worcester. There's a moose loose about the hoose. Shake it loose in your hoose, that moose. I would call it a truce with the moose, maybe spruce up the hoose. Dr. Seuss writing about the hoose in which the moose shook loose an overused spruce. The moose that encountered a truck's caboose is the moose named Bruce. I'm loose, said the moose, Bruce, as he threw up a deuce. Fun fact, Bruce the moose actually starred in Footloose. Snitches get stitches like mooses get looses. Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juices. Goose and moose called a truce over being loose around Bruce. A moose nuisance is a moosance. You better write about the moose, no excuse. You're welcome. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Search for words with your eyes before K-Laugh gets it. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Join our Discord and become a Patreon. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. And follow us on Twitter @WatchGMS. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the Tuesday edition of the show, October 18th, 2022. Invite you to check out Austin Attack, who'll be streaming later today as Austin continues raising funds for Stream for a Cause nonprofit that focuses on grassroots initiatives, community-based nonprofits all over the world. And coming up October 29th, today's the 18th, so that's just 11 days from now. Austin will be hosting a 12-hour Halloween party. Get ready for it. We're going to twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. And we'll see Austin very soon, around 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time today, usually streaming on Tuesdays and Fridays. Today is International Legging Day. It's National Chocolate Cupcake Day. It's National Exascale Day, which we learned in the first hour has to do with about as many zeros as K-Laugh's remarkable salary. National No Beard Day. Pro-Life Day of Silent Solidarity, and National Pharmacy Technician Day. We also told you earlier how a woman got their foot stuck in a massage chair and had to be summoned to get help from firefighters. Everything went fine. Paramedics checked out the woman right then and there, released at the scene. Everything was pretty okay, except the chair was damaged. Also in Utah, apparently someone had bought a Weezer-related billboard, just said the name Weezer on it. And so the band Weezer was like, oh, okay, well, we'll buy one too. And so they made a billboard that said, hey, thanks for naming a billboard for us, and we appreciate it, basically. So it was quite an interesting matchup. Downs, good morning to you.
Morning to the final hour crew.
FHC is in full effect.
Hello, FHC.
Did you say no beer day? No, today is no beer day. KJ says, thumbs up, I like the Moose Book. Yes, thank you, chat, for reading and writing the Moose Book. Mel B is here this morning on YouTube. It's great to see you. Kate Zaid, thanks for stopping by this morning as well. Let's see, who else have we had? We've had Quiet I Am Gaming this morning. We've also had K-Laugh, the Element of One. Hey, it's Brendan TTV, as well as Quiet I Am Gaming this morning. King Gray stopped by. Says Gray has a whole bunch of the buckets, which is part of what we're talking about today. It's in the Halloween Happy Meal buckets are back, and so we've been asking you what's something that you would like to see brought back as well. Drew Mega has shown up and then since leaved. We saw Scott Chick 360 this morning. A whole bunch of great folks who have joined us, and if I missed your name or if you're lurking and listening on Twitch audio only mode, YouTube Premium, or most easily on Twitter Spaces, you can definitely say hi to us down the road. No beard. That might be worse. If that's the case, I'm not following the rules of the day. So sorry.
It's not too late.
Don't really like shaving though. That's it's weird, but not shaving is a big barrier to celebrating National No Beard Day.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
My hair's really coarse right now.
Of course.
Need to like use some moisturizers or something, maybe.
Some beard conditioner.
Yeah. If you've never played this game, this is search for the words with your eyes before K-Laugh gets it. It's a baseball team's themed one, and we're looking for you to give us the left side number, then the bottom side number, and then a directional. So, for example, if I were to find the Dodgers, I'd go here and say, hey, 6-1 East, and bam, Dodgers out of the way. Our current record is 1 minute 39 seconds, which I promise we will not beat on this first try, because I've been talking a lot.
Twins is 5-8 South.
5-8 South. Nice. The Padres are in this puzzle, but the Phillies are not, so you do not have both NLCS competitors. Since the ALCS is never going to happen, we'll just ignore anyone who might be in there from that group. So
Perfect. Reds 9-9 North.
I also found your Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
3-5 South is wee.
Whee! By the way, you found Red Sox, not Reds.
Oh, what a twist.
I found Reds, though, so we're safe.
Rangers is 1-1 Southeast.
Nice. 6-1 is Royals. 6-1. 6. I'm not seeing it.
We also got 1-8 West Mets.
That's STEM.
Space Rats.
Okay, so it's 6-10 Northwest
Oh,
is
okay.
Royals.
Yeah, the 0 got cut off. Okay. I was hanging out over in the 6-1 area, and I'm like, I can't connect a O and a Y to save my life. Oi! Downs goes, Reds Ox? Yes. Yes, Downs. Reds Ox.
Tigers is 5-8 West.
5-8 West. Tigers? The D Tigers! We just need Padres. I found it. Bam. All right. Let's try to get the record here. 329 is what we were on that last time. Like I said, that one doesn't really count. Classic costumes. Classic costumes begins now.
These are like timely. The themes.
Right?
It's pretty good.
It's like they know. Monster, Pumpkin, Animal, Doctor, Zombie, Sailor, Ghost, Clown, Witch, Angel, Nurse, King.
Oh, the Angels are back.
I found a king for us already, so we're off to a hot start.
Zombie is 2-3 East. KJ had that as well.
Okay, now
Nurse is 10-8 Northwest.
I got Monster for Mel B. All Mel B had to say was found Monster, and it's like a Ouija board. It just took me straight there. Found Doctor. 10-5 North.
Goose. Clown is 4-6 West.
Found Sailor. No, I did not.
It's 1-8 West. Sailor.
Pumpkin. Found Pumpkin. Found Animal. We need Witch and Angel.
Witch Angel.
Found Witch. Ah, we're past the mark. I found Ankrull. Ah, there's Angel. Nope. Where's Angel?
5-2 north.
Ow. That was Legna.
Legnag.
All right, let's try it again. This one's countries. Iceland. Here's where we'll start the clock. Iceland, Somalia, Belarus, Morocco, Hungary, Denmark, Kosovo, Kenya, Spain, Chile, Iran, and Iraq. Now I'll start the clock. However, when we get language words, because I know there's one that's in here, I'm going to just skip that one because I don't like saying all the words incorrectly. I don't like the mispronunciation counter getting artificially inflated.
5-10 southwest. Kosovo.
Cracked. 4-3 down. Spain is right next to it. Found Kenya. This is way easier than trying to set Rocket League marks. 5-10 up. Got it. We're hitting a wall. (10-3) northeast. Thank you.
Somalia 6-10 west.
Somalia. I picked that. Oh, okay.
3-9 southwest is Iceland.
No. Morocco. I'm looking for CC together. There it is.
Morocco 7-10 northwest.
We're already past the time. Countries are harder. 4-10 north. East.
Oh,
Think
it's
down.
10-4 northeast. Yeah. 5-1 northeast. It's Iran.
There's Belarus. We need Denmark. Found it.
Denmark.
2.5 minutes. Not our best performance. Struggle there. All right, there you go. It's 8:15 West Coast time. It's 11:15 out east. It's 4:15 for those watching GMS in Ukraine. All right, we're gonna transition into some Achievement Hunter this morning. We've been really trying hard for a certain achievement. I wonder if it's maybe time to look for just one other one. Here are the choices I have, Sean. Instead of going after 3 saves or more in a win in a single online match, which is just proving to be completely impossible, how about we just go with play 50 matches in any competitive playlist, and we only need 44 more of those.
Oh, nice. I only need 43. I'm way ahead of you.
The problem is we can't get any of these in the actual process of a final hour crew.
Right.
I do have some weeklies. I can use some quick chats. I can also get points in any special goal type: aerial, backwards, bicycle, long, overtime, turtle, swish goals, or a pool shot.
Nice. Overtime's definitely the easiest.
So with
Unless
all of that
you're playing
said,
goalie and get a long goal.
with all of that said, I say we try to get me 3 saves in a win.
Yep. Let's do it. Today's the day.
So I'm going to load a 1v1. That's our plan for Friday, correct?
Yeah. Second game of Friday. Final hour crew. That's what we're doing if we don't do it.
Is it easier to be in doubles? I think we said no. Is it easier to be in 4x4?
Probably not. Because then there's a lot of chaos, and then our teammates are going to be playing a lot more defense and getting in the way. I feel like
Defense.
3v3's our best chance.
Okay, here we go.
Other than like if we did 2v2 and got into like a lead, got like a 3-goal lead, and then backed way off, might work. But we've been close. We've been knocking on the door. I think this
Today's
is the
the
one.
day.
Yeah, this is it. I believe.
Looking at something really quick. That's good. That's good. Looking.
Looking at the top 10 goalie tips.
Yeah, I'm like trying to do that thing like in a Matrix where I just get like loaded up with how to stop this challenge.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's see if it works. Here, I'll get myself so that you can stab me with the thing. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know how to save all the shots in Rocket League. And as my Morpheus, you would now say, "Show me."
Prove it.
No sweat. Never been more excited for something in my life.
Ooh, we're playing people in split screen. Sometimes that's a good sign.
Sometimes I feel I've got to get a save. I've got to get a save. Go! That was easy.
Yeah, that was way easier than it probably should have been. All right, that's the lead. I'm gonna stop playing now.
Did I wait to get the injection of all the save information until you removed it from my brain?
A little bit.
Okay. I don't think we know how the Matrix works. Okay. I was so close. Look at me trying to get back over there as fast as I could. Because I feel like I do better once I get in the flow of the game. You know what I mean? I was like, I just did like the best parallel parking. Has anyone ever parallel parked in Rocket League?
Not as well as you have.
Oh, right over the top of me. I thought I had that one. Look at this. Should have kept going upwards. Okay. Let's score and then I'll work on saves. Get in there. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Man, there's so many like pop-ups sometimes in this silly game.
All right, here we go. Ah, so close.
Ow! You struck me. You struck me again.
Ow.
Nice
There we go.
shot.
What an awkward sequence of bumps.
Element says, I can't believe they don't sell Happy Meals in the morning. Actually, that's a good point. Why can't I get a McDonald's Happy Meal that serves an Egg McMuffin, right? Like, that's what I want more than adult Happy Meals. Our, like, teammate just, like, ducked out of the way.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Oh.
We just rapid fired against one another. That was great. Person has a hat trick.
Yeah.
New Black Panther in 2 hours 41 minutes. They launch it at like 10 a.m. Did you see that they had one of the advertisements? Oh, it's for the new Black Adam movie, the DC movie with Dwayne Johnson. It says, "Watch it on the biggest screen you can find."
Hey, I got an assist.
So I'm like, yeah, they're
I've
really
got a
wanting
pretty
us to
big
get back
screen.
into theaters, don't they?
Yeah. They really do.
Well, Mel says the high today is 53, tomorrow 57. I wish. I wish it was that cold. Get in
Oop,
there.
sneak in there.
Get in there. Get in there. Nice.
Oh, I didn't get there in time.
I just like barely love tap this here, and then all I do is just start driving in front of the net to create some noise. Oh, you were so close. All right, 2 minutes,
All right,
9
wait.
seconds, 3 saves.
Oh, I thought you had one.
I could have had one. Oopsie. There's one.
One. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh. That should count.
Aw,
That should
man.
count. That should count. Ah, boo. I disagree with your maths. Good job feeding that forward, though.
There you go.
You're going the wrong way. Our teammates got to be losing their mind. Oh, just over the top of me. Okay. Almost scored with my butt.
And boop.
Oopsie. Diamond's like, what is going on? Nice job. Baited them forward.
All right, I'm not gonna block it from him. But
Yeah. I mean, that's
thought
actually not
about
the
it.
worst thing in the world, to be honest. So, no toys in the AM, as I mentioned. Down said, quite frankly, they should bring back mini pancakes. They don't have mini pancakes at McDonald's anymore. Oh no, I think they only have like the big old hotcakes, don't they?
yeah.
Also, I never liked the term hotcakes.
No.
I don't know why. Whoops.
What
You were
happened? Oh man, I got really
That's-
turned around there.
Skidded right in front of the net.
Oh, Diamond.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
good
to,
job.
I'm gonna have to take him out.
Good job, bad job, Diamond. Well, that would have counted if it
Nobody
was
there.
by anybody else.
They're playing some pretty stout defense down
Of
here.
course. Okay, never mind. It's like, of course they start moving it up. See, this is the hardest part about this challenge. Is like, I'm not playing awful this time, and we just can't get them to get any shots.
Yeah, their team is not fabulous.
I mean, they took 7 shots, so. All right, we'll ready up. We'll try it again. Hey, at least that wasn't my fault.
Right. There was only one that was even like could have happened.
Yep, agreed.
So yeah, maybe we'll get the same team again because they were easy.
Nope, Diamond has no. Why don't you
That's
want to
all right.
play any more games
Weird.
with us?
So weird.
Who wouldn't want to play with old Hefty and Sports.gaming? Come on now. It's ridiculous.
We did get the split screeners again though. So.
Okay. Either that, or we got someone with the exact same name and they put parentheses in their name just for funsies.
We got us with an AI versus the split screeners with an AI.
Nice. And
And
Merlin
AI
scored.
just got me an assist.
Down says it's all about perspective. If I put my phone 2 inches from my face, it'll appear bigger than an IMAX.
True.
I'm gonna watch it in virtual reality. What now, DC?
I can go to any theater in the world I want. Oops, I hit it our direction.
You hit it the wrong right way. Yes. Oh, I was just too deep. I was just too deep. 'Cause I was too deep while they were trying to peep the ball into the net. I
Now we'll
went
go
too
score again.
I went too far under. I went too far under again. Nice job. Did you get a save?
Nah.
Nice shot.
Ooh.
Oh, I think we have a new teammate.
Yeah. Yeah, the AIs got replaced on both sides.
I might have a chance. Nice
Yep.
shot. I like pancakes no matter what they're called. I usually get an Egg McMuffin there when I have breakfast. So it's all about sausage, biscuit, egg. And even though Mike, who used to work at McDonald's,
Mic job number 2.
told me that apparently those like are packaged together with a box that says contains like random chicken parts or something. I still want to eat it. It's so tasty. I didn't want to keep eating it, but I'm gonna. This.
Nice.
No! I didn't expect that to go down there. No, you missed it. You missed it, split screener.
Wow.
Moist napkin.
It's a good name.
Hot
Nice.
cakes are to
Stay in
pancakes
gold just in case.
what deep dish pizzeria is to thin crust. Yeah, sorry, I started to read chat. Good morning to Zev. Happy FHC. Zev, we're trying to challenge here. I gotta get 3 saves. We gotta get a win. And I'm horrible at playing goalie. That's kind of the need to know.
Hello, FHC.
The hello FHC. I'll read your,
All right,
your comment
here's
in
a
a
breakaway.
second.
There's a breakaway. Nice. That's 2.
That
What
is
a breakaway.
the weakest save in the history of Rocket League right there.
Come on, moist napkin, get out of the way. I'm trying to center it. Moist napkin.
Yes? For the record! All right.
Nice.
We gotta
All
win.
right.
We gotta win. We gotta win. Oh, you're right there. Sorry. I thought I was racing against someone else. All right, let's just let's just go full aggressive. That should count too. I don't care what they say. Nice. Nice. Good push. Good push.
Cars flying in the air, no one hitting the ball.
I try to get above it because I always tend to like pop it up, and I just went too high and had to sail back down. Come on, moist. We love moist. Knapkin. All right, 1 minute 11 seconds. One for good measure.
Nice.
Some said it would never happen, and others said it still may not happen.
There's still a chance.
Some got blowed up, and others were moist. Napkins. Helping my cause.
Nice.
27 seconds.
We got it. 3 goals, piece of cake.
What a great start to this challenge. I can't believe we got it on the same day that we first started.
Look who's MVP right now.
No way. No way. I'd like to thank Russell Wilson of your Denver Broncos for showing me how to get this done. Oh, should I try to get my turtle goal?
Should we let him save so that you can get an overtime goal?
No.
Or
no.
let them catch up? It's not too late.
No. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. We did it. We accomplished the goal. You were here for it. I give credit to Zev because Zev was in the chat for the first time whilst trying this challenge. Thank you. First try, that's right. Yep.
And with four saves. Let's see you claim it too.
Okay. Oh, you have to claim your challenges? For the first time in Hefty Goof history, I have gotten the 3 saves or more and a win in a single online match! Woo! Woohoo! Oh, and I got 45 saves or epic saves in online matches at the same time.
Nice.
Look at that Singineer decal that I have now. For all that work, I have the Singineer.
Nice work.
I also get 45. Ugh. I claimed it and nothing happened. There was there's no ceremony. Oh, I got 25. Look at those Francophone inverted wheels.
Nice.
Huh. Neat. This is what it feels like when you're awesome. Was that worth all the stress that you've gotten from trying to help me with that?
Oh, that took a long time. We got it.
You are one of life's winners.
Bob's excited for me.
To wash the taste out of my mouth, I'm going to play nothing but goalie for all of tomorrow.
I mean, we could just start playing the basketball version.
Ugh, gross.
All right, thank you for being here. 8:35 West Coast time. It's 11:35 out east. It's 4:35 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Mel says, you never played Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth today. Did you know we played Look for the Words with Your Eyes Before K-Laugh Gets It?
Search for words with your eyes before K-Laugh gets it.
I think, if I'm feeling the audience correctly, we'll probably switch back to Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we lost our all-time record last week. And it's fresh. It's like when you break up with someone, you're not looking for like the same exact quality in the next person you get together with. This heart, it hurts, you know?
So it's way too late because there's only 9.5 hours left. But in the event challenges for the basketball one, the reward for scoring a goal in 5 different hoops matches is a basketball that just perpetually bounces on top of your car.
Cancel work.
Now I kind of want it. Look at that, so cute. Here, I can watch this.
I'm watching.
Boop.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, it's Ryan calling from Dr. Doc Gaming's office.
Yeah, this is every single one of his patients.
It's fantastic that you're all on the same phone line at the same exact time.
Gather around.
Put me on speaker, please.
Boop. Yeah, we're all here.
Okay, hi, every single one of Dr. Doc Gaming's patients.
We're about to get on the bus. Is everything okay?
I would stop. I would not get on the bus, but it's not like a speed situation, okay?
Jim. Jim. 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, who's Jim?
He was getting on the bus.
Oh, I thought you knew the bus driver. I was like, that's very, like, you anyway, that's beside the point. Hey, so Dr. Doc Gaming is unavailable today. We don't really tell people why, but we can tell you that it's probably the most important reason for any doctor to miss any appointment ever.
Oh no. Is he okay? Is his family okay?
Well, let's just say there's somebody that he knows who is holding his whole family hostage unless he gets a big challenge done. Very
Again?
big.
This just happened last week.
I didn't call you, did I? Has somebody else been calling you?
Yeah, all the time.
Has Jim been calling you?
Jim. He's such a silly goose.
Anyway, don't come into your appointment today, okay? Click.
Okay, bye-bye.
There, we saved a whole bunch of people a commute that they didn't need to do.
Glad we settled that.
Oof. Dr. Doc came.
It was a good save, though.
Well, they call me Dr. Doc. For sure. Thanks for being here. It's 8:39 West Coast time. It's 11:39 out east. 4:39 for those watching GMS in the UK. All right, get ready for our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. Who had an outstanding performance today? Zev says, do you have to sign an NDA to work at fast food places? I'm sure Mike, since it was Mike job number 2, has lapsed since Mike probably signed the original NDA. But where you can find Mike now is at the Monsters and Friends podcast. New episode out today. Check it out. Fantastic and really creative way to tell stories about cryptids, legends, and lore. I think I got it right.
First try.
It was Sasquatch.
So check that out. It is out now. Austin Attack streaming later on today. That's going to be around 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time as well. All right, time for the Gaming Morning Show video game headlines of the day. So we have that earned from today's morning radio show that plays games we would love to know. Once again, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Tuesday, October 18th, 2022, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We talked this morning about Apex Legends and the Apex Legends new hero that is coming very soon. This is from Michael McWhirter of Polygon. The new hero is named Catalyst. Real name, Tressa Smith, is trans and one of many LGBTQ Apex Legends characters. She's voiced by actor Melly Grant, and according to a report from Games Radar, Respawn worked closely with consultants from GLAD and the studio's own trans employees in developing her. You can check out the animated video Stories from the Outlands, which dives into her background. You can see that in the link that we provided. That will be part of Apex Legends Eclipse, which arrives November 1st on all of the platforms. We also talked about Fortnite, because where there's an Apex, there's also a Fortnite. Fort Nightmares 2022, the annual Halloween-inspired event in Fortnite, is now live, and it brings werewolves, Evil Dead's Ash Williams, and Rick and Morty's Summer Smith and Mr. Meeseeks. You can check all of that out right now in Fortnite, as the event is running now through November 1st. A lot of Halloween-inspired skins and game modes, etc., etc., etc. We also learned a little bit about Minecraft and the updates which are going to be coming to Minecraft and its various spin-offs over the next few months to possibly into next summer. The first is Minecraft 1.20, the update which is going to come at some unspecified date in 2023. It's going to include updates to the bookshelves. You're going to be able to store things on certain types of bookshelves. You'll also be able to build structures and boats out of, or rafts rather, out of bamboo. Signs will now have a hanging sign variation, and the most exciting part of 1.20 are the camels. The camel mobs are like horses. They will serve as transportation for players, except they have some unique features, such as having the ability to ride too wide on the camel, or front to back rather. The camels move slower than horses, and to breed them, you feed them prickly cacti. We're also getting
than horses. I'll never forget that
we're
today.
also getting some Halloween themes in Minecraft dungeons, which are going to start on October 19th. You're going to be able to get a Batman cap in Minecraft. If you want a Batman hat, it's free. And Microsoft Legends is launching sometime in 2023. We knew it was coming sometime in the future. Now we know it will be sometime next calendar year. Out today, we had some highlights such as Deadlink out on PC, Marvel Snap out on PC, but the most prestigious award, Name of the Morning, this morning went to the very, very well-named Them's Fightin' Herds out on PlayStations, Xboxes, and Switch.
PlayStations.
P-PlayStation.
Dr. Doc. Listen, I hope this wins. I'm actually in like a rooting interest mode. It's clearly your decision. But unless there's something that pops up in the next like 12, 13 days, Them's Fightin' Herds. If it's based solely on name, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's a clear front runner so far. It's been kind of an okay month. We've had quite a few mornings with nothing. So it's a front runner so far, but we do have, another couple weeks. We'll see.
If you're not already, please subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. Bring that up because we will work on getting that interview yesterday with the creator of our September name of the month. We talked to Philip from the makers of Whatever Land, and we'll get that up on our YouTube page. Once we do, it's always helpful if you can thumbs up the video, if you can put a comment on there, those kind of things that are all algorithmic friendly. Always appreciate that very, very much. So thank you for everyone who's not only subscribed to YouTube, who's become a Patreon subscriber, including Austin Attack, Travis, and Kate Zaid, all celebrating sub-anniversaries this week. You can find out more about our subscriber tier. It's brand new, and you can get it at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. Also, please follow sports.gaming on Twitch, because we will get an affiliate push date out to you. We need to get Sean to affiliate status so that we can use Sean's account to provide GMS emotes as part of our subscriber tier on Patreon. A reminder, tonight, GMS Tuesday nights, 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific time. So tonight's GMS Sports! Sean and I play some sports games tonight. We're going to have F1 Manager, or F1 2022, or F1 2021, or F1 2020. It just depends on the mail today. So Hefty took a little while to throw his last game fly in the mail. Let's just put it that way. Won't make that mistake.
It'll be a game.
For one. All right, Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award today. I'm going to give it to Kalaf. Kalaf clearly worked overtime today and got the most of Kalaf's salary. I'll be honest, I really wanted to give to Zevtastic because Zev was here in the final hour crew and I finally got this accomplishment, but I felt that was kind of cheap. So
Yeah, my thought was Zev as well.
So Zev, you get honorable mention today. Calaf is your Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Presented by Diet Sunkissed Orange. Zev, congratulations, though. Honorable mention is better than no mention.
It's true. It's the most honorable of mentions.
All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? It comes your way after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
Helping my cause.
Nice.
27 seconds.
We got it. 3 goals, piece of cake.
What a great start to this challenge. I can't believe we got it on the same day that we first started.
Look who's MVP right now.
No way. No way. I'd like to thank Russell Wilson of your Denver Broncos for showing me how to get this done. Oh, should I try to get my turtle goal?
Should we let him save so that you can get an overtime goal?
No.
Or
no.
let them catch up? It's not too late.
No. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. We did it. We accomplished the goal. You were here for it. I give credit to Zev because Zev was in the chat for the first time. Man, you know, watching that back, Sean. I would like to motion that maybe we do give it to Zev as well, but also to Calaf and Downs' point, maybe Moist Napkin also deserves Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match award.
Yeah, maybe. Is it our first ever 3-way tie?
It could be. I'll have to check the annals of.
We can't have Calaf check because then that would just be one more thing he did today, and then thus deserving it more.
I just asked Calaf. Calaf, please look it up, and then Calaf does, and then that tips the scales out of the 3-way tie. And so, yeah, no, you get a good point there. So. All right, chat, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What is something you learned from this edition of Gaming Morning Show? And then we're going to send you over to Cobble Wobbles in just chatting mode today. I am Cobble Wobbles, he, they, and I'm a silly, chaotic, bisexual owl boy. I love co-working with chat, writing my debut novel, and I adore playing through a variety of games. I love owls, movies, TV shows, tech, books, lasagna, and writing. The latter comes with the author of the books to be part of my life. Right now, just chatting and has 57,000 of 80,000 words ready for the novel. So if you'd be so kind as to say, good morning from GMS. Sports.gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway is A Nightmare on Elm Street Before Christmas exists, and I'm going to watch it later today.
Apparently it's everything that you would hope it would be. So, Downs, my takeaway is that it was a great GMS 3-way. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match award winner. Downs. Moist Napkin did deserve it. You were absolutely correct, Downs. Good mention. Same with Calaf, so nice work. My takeaway that was pretty okay is Weezer made a billboard to thank somebody else for making a billboard that said Weezer on it. Oh, and also massage chairs. That'll be how Final Destination 40,000 opens. Is someone dies getting eaten by a massage chair. So
Nice.
So, sound good? All right, for everyone who made it possible, that is Sports.Gaming. I am Hefty Goof. For Austin as well, thank you for being part of it. This has been Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
You'll always get on the way home from soccer practice, but now you have a cool little trick-or-treating basket.
On the way home from soccer practice.
Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't me though. I didn't go to soccer practice.
Okay.
I was trying to relate to the audience.
Those who went to soccer practice. Because we've actually polled all of you, chat. We all know that you had soccer practice back when you were a kid. Every single one of you. Scott Chick was an outstanding a goalie, I was told. Drew Mega, quite the striker. And Calaf, definitely, man, midfield. Phew. Don't mess with Calaf in the midfield.
Yep.
We're watching you right now.
And every day.
It's not creepy at all.
It's creepy.
You should call the authorities.
Ah, smelling through the box hole.
Bob's using his senses. Hand in hand, this tale that we've known was drawn in the sand many centuries ago when the two coexisted. Bear, please show up as you like, and persisted.
Not bad. I thought you were going to say, like, Bear, please show up. We insisted.
Oh, that would have been better.
Yeah. I felt it coming. It didn't.
It's a good thing we always have a second chance button. Oh, because I'd have to go back that far. We insisted.
Nailed it. I'll stitch it together in post.
No one will know.
People will know.
How will
Good
they
thing
know?
we record these a day ahead of time.
Oof. October 17th. So excited for the Broncos game tonight.
Game on that.
They're made by Wes Craven, who's like, well, at least they were, who's like the king director of, slasher films, right? Like, isn't that something that Wes Craven's known for now?
Yes.
We're clearly out of our genre here. Like Wes Craven made Nightmare Before Christmas, or that's a different movie. Freddy Krueger is Jack the Pumpkin King. Okay, please tell me someone's made that parody, right?
That sounds like a Robot Chicken bit.
For sure. Nightmare Before Christmas on Elm Street. Interesting. Brenda goes, if you win the Austin Attack Grand Prix, you win vegan nuggies.
Mm-hmm. Well,
As you
after like the Indy 500, they like drink milk. That's what they do at the end of the Austin Attack Grand Prix. Is you just shower yourself with vegan nuggies.
I thought it was going to be Pepsi. Austin does love some Pepsi. Austin will be streaming later today. In fact, it's going to be part of the Stream for a Cause fundraiser, which is happening right now from Austin Attack on October 29th. Austin will be hosting a 12-hour Halloween party, and if we all do it right, Austin will get a Halloween-inspired tattoo. Check it out, twitch.tv/AustinAttack12. All right, let's get to our list of the day. This has to do with McDonald's. Ba 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 ba.
Top 10 list.